Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Going well.
Going well, huh?
Life is good.
Life is good.
Yeah, it's all
Bowl
good.
of cherries, rainbows around every horizon.
Everything's good. Get
Glad
ready
to
for
hear
high
it.
school baseball season.
That
Kids
is
are out
coming up
practicing.
soon.
Yeah, right around the corner. Early February. I think the first
First
game's the
week.
10th, February 10th. They got a scrimmage on the 4th, but 10th is the first game. So
we'll
over
start with the
Pierce.
10th?
Yeah, that'll be the first
We're not
broadcast.
going to do the 4th?
No,
Okay.
okay. To check it out.
Okay, you'll go check it out. That's against Long County.
Long County, right?
Yeah, Long County's coming to town for a scrimmage game on the 4th, and then the regular season will begin on Monday the 10th against Pierce County down in Blackshear.
If you'd like to be a sponsor, give us a call. We'll put you on the list. So.
That's right. If you're a business outdoor organization, anything, church, a business, industry, and you'd like to be a sponsor on the baseball games, it's about 30 regular season games, just give Bob a call. Give the radio station a call at 912-427-3711 or text us on that, and we'll get back with you and give you the advertising package on it where you get ads in the game and other time periods. About 30 games, and of course we all know how big baseball is in Wayne County, and the team's been to won the region the last several years, been state playoffs 2 years ago, runner-up in the state, and so it's we have a tremendous listening audience on our baseball games.
Saw a couple of players last night at the basketball game. They're excited, said that practices are going well, and like I said, a lot of talent coming back on that baseball team. A lot of pitching.
A lot of
talent,
pitching.
So.
Man, where did you get all these pitchers from, man? That's great.
So they should make a nice run. So looking forward to it. It's always fun.
Yeah.
So again, but if you'd like to be a sponsor on this broadcast, give us a call and we'll put you on the list. So.
That's right. Be on those games and reach those thousands of fans. And of course, we stream it. And not only do we people in Wayne County and southeast Georgia get to listen to it, because we have more than just Wayne County to listen to it. People from around the counties around us listen to it. Plus, streaming it, we got Wayne County fans all over the country who like tuning in.
It's just amazing the people that listen to those ball games from other areas. I mean,
Isn't it?
I'm amazed at sometimes the people that say, "Yeah, I listen to all those games." I said, "Why would you listen to you live in?" Yeah, but I just they got
keep up with your home team.
They just like listening to
Yeah.
the broadcast, so I appreciate it. But I said it's a fun season. Home and away games. Got the big trip again to Atlanta. I think we go to Atlanta and take on Richmond Hill, Loganville, and someone else up there in Atlanta, Emerson, Georgia. That's a nice complex. So
Yeah, Richmond Hill, Loganville, and Brookwood.
Brookwood, yeah.
So that's on
good competition.
The 21st, 22nd, and 22nd. Yep. So that's coming up that weekend in February. So the first regular season game on February 10th. On the road against Pierce County. Once again, if you'd like to be a sponsor, just give us a call at 912-427-3711, and we'll let you know what the ad package is, and it's very, very affordable.
A lot of talent on that baseball team this year. A lot of talent coming up as well. Like I said, the feeder program, the rec department just helps. It's a big thing in Wayne County high school baseball. Like I said, they made some nice runs the last couple of years. So knocking at the door, as Bumfield should say, knocking on the door, eventually going to kick the door in. So.
Kick that door in. Be the state champs, you know?
That's right. That's the goal. So.
That's the goal. That's the thing about it is when you go into the program every single year for Wayne County baseball, it's to win the region, of course, but to win state. You came close a couple times in the last few years. You got into that final game where you had the chance of doing it, but if you don't put yourself there, you don't have the chance to win. So go Jackets.
Yeah, last state championship in high school baseball was 1967, and unfortunately, more and more of those players passing away. Randy Walker passed away last year. He was on that team. Still a few left, but a lot of those guys have, since gone. But I still remember when they came back, they had that reunion day a couple of years ago. That was a lot of fun to have those guys back from 67 team, and
right.
They thoroughly enjoyed coming back and being recognized. So, but that's the last time Wayne County won a state championship in high school baseball. So the only one they've got, 1967. So hopefully Wayne County can eventually crash the door and get another state title. Should be fun.
That'd be great. All right. Wayne County baseball starting next month. And you'll hear the games right here on 105.5 FM and streamed live down our website at bigdogcountry.com. All right. What else is going on, Bob? Anything on your mind this morning?
Yeah, interesting school board meeting last night. So,
School board meeting? Yeah.
I mean, a lot going on. Like I said, they still got those 3 main projects that are, that the voters approved, or the voters approved 2 of them, the ag facility and the ROTC building, but they're also adding a weight room. So they're still in the process of going about that. But they made a decision last night to hire a construction manager to help them oversee those projects. So I thought that was a good move last night.
Yeah, that's a good move.
And Tony Williams is one step closer to being the full-time superintendent. They voted 4-1 on that last night, with Sharon Daniel casting the only dissenting vote. So selected a new chairman and vice chair for the year 2025, or the next 2 years. That's a 2-year appointment. Tina Mosley, the new chairman, and Todd Wise, the new vice chairman for the school board. So
okay, all right.
So a lot going on.
Getting things settled in there for the new year.
Yeah, but a lot going on in the school system. Hopefully we'll get Tony Williams in here shortly to talk about all these projects coming up.
So the ROTC, the ag.
Should see an ROTC building, ag facility, and weight room all in the year 2025. So, but they got to get those things started. So,
I see they're still working on the roof there, one of the wings there at Wayne County High School.
The hurricane, they began that, putting that new roof on over the Christmas holidays, and they still have the people there.
I saw them up there yesterday. Still got the ribbons up there.
I think they're doing it at night. So, but they're still trying to complete that project. Plus, they had some damage to the floor, where the roof caved in. But that was all. But that's all supposed to be covered by insurance. But they started that process over the Christmas break. So,
all right.
But,
and we got a new chairman of the school board. Is that correct?
Right, Tina Mosley.
Tina Mosley is the new chairman of the board for this year.
And Todd was the vice chairman. It's a two-year term.
Okay.
So all that took place last night. After that, I went to the basketball game. So unfortunately, Ware County rolled last night in both the girls and boys games. So that basketball season is winding down. Senior night this Friday, so get a chance to come on out. The seniors will be recognized Friday at the basketball game. So
senior night.
The unfortunate thing, the region tournament is going to be at the boys' #1 seed, and we're hoping and praying that BC wins that boys' #1 seed, so they don't have to go to Warner Robins. But it looks more and more like it could be to Warner Robins, and those are some long trips.
Yep, all the way up there to Warner Robins.
So still a couple weeks left in the regular season, see how it plays out. But everybody in Wayne County got their fingers crossed that BC finds a way to win that boys' #1 seed, not Warner Robins. But it's not looking good. So
Warner Robins got a great team this year. As usual, they do. Yeah. Just like their football and basketball teams are always good there at Warner Robins.
Still got the cornfield for the baseball facility.
But the baseball's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. I saw Coach McDonald last night. He said, we got to go to Perry on a Tuesday night. I said, that's going to be a long trip for one game.
For one game all the way up there, yeah.
So hopefully we can get out of this region after next year.
Yeah, we got one more year to go,
right.
the 25-26 school year, and then hopefully we can get something more localized in the beginning in 26.
Yeah, let's hope. Got Coach Moore coming in next week, talk about the football banquet. Football banquet's next Thursday, the 23rd.
Oh, that's right. They haven't had that yet, have they? Football banquet coming up.
It's Thursday night, so he's in the process. I met the new offense coordinator last night, coming in from Walton High School. He's got a new defense coordinator coming in, so a lot of changes to the coaching staff. But
he can get things organized this year, where it's like kind of last minute last year, trying to put everything together, and we'll see what happens this year with more time to get things together.
He's set to join us Tuesday morning, so looking forward to having him in the studio.
Coach Mooring, head football coach, Wayne County High School, Tuesday morning.
Got James Boot Thomas coming in Thursday.
That's right, tomorrow. James Boot's going to be tomorrow. Boot's going to be in the building.
And we're trying to line up Heather. The tourism board's got a lot going on, so I couldn't get her today. She had something she couldn't make. But
all right, Heather, come on in.
Maybe we can get her Friday. So.
Maybe Heather Altman, come on in on Friday. Go ahead and write it down on your calendar, Heather.
And one of the most popular events of the year is going to take place tomorrow night at the high school auditorium, the Big Man on Campus event.
Big Man.
If you've never been to one of these, I strongly recommend if you want to see some talent.
Now,
some
what do
comedy,
these guys do?
They do all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of fun stuff.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. I mean, some of these guys, they want that title worse than they want to eat their next meal. So they spend hours. They've hired trainers. They've hired choreographers. I mean, they go all out for this event.
They go all out to be Big Man on campus.
That's right.
Who does the judging? Where do they get the judges from?
I'm sure
somewhere from out of town, I guess.
I have no idea, but they'll have judges there, and someone will walk away with the title of Big Man on Campus. So Let me run down these contestants.
Yeah, let's go to these contestants one more time. A big man on campus. What night is it again?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Thursday night.
Here's this year's contestants. It's Mr. Timothy Kunda, Mr. Tyler Schrum, Chase Grantham, Will Green, Tate Altman, Noah Pope, Nick Thomas, Malik Hassel, Jamichael Pittman, Jordan Jones, Jude Bryant, Landon McGrady, Isaiah Lee, Gavin Orban, Bo Smith, and Amir Spears. Again, all those men will take the stage. There's a talent portion of the contest. It's just a lot of fun. If you just want a nice, fun night of entertainment, tickets are at the door the night of the event. And the tickets are $10 each, sold at the door tomorrow night at the high school auditorium. Under 5 admitted free. So if you're looking for some entertainment tomorrow night, at the high school auditorium, Big Man on Campus event tomorrow night. Always
starting at what time again?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Well, that's time I go to bed, Bob. I bet my head's hitting the pillow then about that time.
I plan to be at the high school auditorium.
I know you'll be there and report on it on Friday morning.
A lot of these guys, some on the football team, some on the baseball team. So a lot of good guys, but they will put it on display tomorrow night at the high school auditorium.
Big Man on Campus. That would be a great title.
They'll make their parents proud or embarrassed.
Maybe a little both.
It's just a lot of fun.
Someone texted in the middle school gold and black team has their first tournament in Dublin on February 1st.
February 1st.
That's right. The gold and black team, the middle school combined teams this year. And so that works out. We look forward to keeping up with the middle school baseball team this year, along with spring sports. I mean, we're talking about baseball right now, but you got all these other spring sports that are starting up real soon. And we wish them all the best, and we'll try to keep up with every single one of them, every single game, every single meet, match, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of sports that go on in the spring, Bob.
No doubt.
I don't know if I could even sit here and name all of them. Of course, we talked about baseball. You got track, you got tennis, golf,
track,
track, of course. Yep, you got a ton of them there.
Soccer. Don't forget soccer.
Soccer. Yeah, soccer. Man, I love sports. Coach Mack will be around all over the place, won't he?
No, he has an assistant.
Well, no, he's got the assistant.
Yeah,
Coach Mooring's the assistant, right? So
right.
Mooring would be more doing that because Coach Matt's got to be with the baseball team since he's the head coach there. So
exactly. That's
the reason why you have an assistant to help you out when you're doing that. So Coach Mooring would be doing that.
And 6 teams still looking for their new head football coach in the NFL. It was interesting listening to Dion yesterday. He said Jerry Jones reached out to him.
We did?
Said it was nice to hear from him. Said it was intriguing and delightful, but he didn't seem like he was that interested in coming to be the head coach of the Cowboys.
You don't want to work for Jerry's what it is.
Well, they say Jerry, as I mentioned yesterday in Sportscast, Jerry, he's looking for a pawn. He wants to be the king. So he doesn't, they say Dion's brand is a lot more popular than Jerry Jones.
Well, he reached out to him.
I mean,
and Jerry knew that.
I mean, every time you turn on TV, Dion's on TV with his Aflac commercial or Nick Saban or,
right.
He's always promoting something. So, but that was intriguing. A lot of people still think that possibly could happen, but from what Dion said yesterday, he seems like he's content and staying in the collegiate level. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, we'll see if he stays there. Jerry's 82 now.
Right.
And so it's going to be interesting to see how much longer. I guess he'll stay as active as he can until his health goes away, even if it does give away. Because he's got his son there kind of as his right-hand man, doesn't he?
Right. The Jaguars owner just doesn't seem real enthused about timeline. I mean, it's like we got all the time in the world. Come on.
Wait a minute, you don't have all the time in the world. Yeah, we'll get around to it one day.
How about calling John Gruden and get John Gruden in Jacksonville? That's I can't understand why these guys like Gruden can't get any work. Rex Ryan's been on TV begging for the New York Jets job.
I want a job.
He's told everybody's getting the job, and the Jets are like, nah. So he's got egg on his face.
Do you think that maybe some of these teams just don't want these old school coaches like Bill Belichick, Rex Ryan, and Gruden and stuff like that?
I don't know why. I mean, they're all successful. They all got Super Bowl trophies in their resume. So.
All right, you're a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, die hard.
Love
Do you need a new coach, head football coach?
Look, I love Mike.
He
Tomlin.
has not won a playoff game since 2017.
I like Mike Tomlin, but the Rooneys, they're not changing coaches. I'm 65 years old, and they've had 3 coaches in 65 years. They've had Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. The Rooneys don't change.
They don't
coaches.
change.
They
He would
never
have to
did.
just resign himself, wouldn't he?
Right. So,
'Cause they're not going to get rid of him.
Unfortunately, they said it best. We have not had a franchise quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger left, and we're like the Miami Dolphins looking for that Dan Marino. I mean,
Yeah.
the Dolphins have that. You got to find that franchise quarterback. I mean, Tomlin's won with guys like Mason Rudolph, Duck Hodges, Mitch Trubisky. I mean, he wins. But the problem is, and I go by what I had to think about this over the weekend. Beginning of the year, no one gave the Steelers a chance. Everybody said they'd have a losing record. They don't have any talent. They can't win.
Right.
And they said he had them in a great – it was just the sad collapse of the last 5 games was hard to watch. And,
Yeah, 5 games in a row Pittsburgh lost.
and just no offense whatsoever. And I said, I said from the get-go, I don't like Arthur Smith, the offense coordinator. I definitely don't like the defense coordinator. I would clean house. And George Pickens – I know he went to the University of Georgia, but he needs to be cut tomorrow. He's just the biggest drama.
He is. He's a drama king, isn't he?
Man, they said it best on the Steelers broadcast. Can he just catch the ball one time and go back to the huddle? Just once. Just catch the ball, get up, go back to the huddle, and do your job. Just shut up. He's got to dance and prance and point, and he's just
Act like you've been there and you're going to be there again.
I want Mike Tomlin to cut him tomorrow. Just cut him. I hope they bring Najee back. Najee's contract's up for renewal. They keep saying that he's not going to be re-signed, but I think the Roonies are going to re-sign him. That's what I'm hoping for.
Re-sign who once again?
Najee Harris, the running back from
okay.
Alabama.
Okay.
He was a former number 1 pick from the Steelers. So
right.
He's got 1,000 yards in every season with a terrible offensive line. I love Najee.
Why wouldn't they want to sign him again?
Well, they don't want to pay the money. Running backs.
Yeah. Running backs have made a comeback this year. Look at them.
Yeah, suppose there's a ton of running backs coming out in the draft, so they don't think
Get that cheap labor.
They don't think he's going to be re-signed, but I'm praying and hoping that they cut Pickens and take that money and sign Najee. So, but Tomlin's not going nowhere. So
he's not going anywhere.
Unfortunately, like I said, I'm like a lot of Steeler fans. I mean, the playoff history is a disaster. I mean, they told in the last 5 playoff games we haven't even scored in the first quarter.
Yeah, we haven't won a playoff game since 2017. I think if it was any other franchise, he would be gone.
I thought Jimmy Johnson had the best suggestion. The Cowboys got rid of Mike McCarthy. He's a Pittsburgh homegrown guy.
Right.
And Mike, they both need change of scenery.
Just change the mics.
And they made a good point. Andy Reid, Andy Reid had a lot of success in Philadelphia. Took him to the Super Bowl, but
right.
He wore out his welcome, and he got a change of scenery. And look what he's done in Kansas City.
So, man.
So sometimes a change of scenery is good. So, but unfortunately, the Rooneys are old time owners, and they just believe in not changing the head coach. So Tomlin's going to be there. So, but he needs to fire his entire staff, revamp the whole roster, and find a quarterback. I don't know who's out there. Maybe we'll get Kirk Cousins from Atlanta, or Sam Darnold if Vikings had a collapse. So there's quarterbacks out there better than what they got. But I say go in the draft and get one.
Change that offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and get a franchise quarterback.
I'd fire every coach on the staff personally.
Well, yeah.
I just
you get the input from your offensive and defensive coordinators.
Just clean house. Just take responsibility. Say, look, throw everybody under the bus. Get them, get rid of everybody. Fire them all, Tomlin.
Everybody except for the water boy and the equipment manager, huh?
That's right. The secretary gets to stay. Everybody else got to go. But they're not. It was funny. The reporters asked. He had his closing press conference yesterday, and they had the rumor about him being traded. And he said, "What do you think about that?" And he said, "They need to save their time. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here." Okay. They just signed him to a 3-year extension. So, but again, the beginning of the season, no one gave him a chance to even make the playoffs. So
right.
The fact that they made the playoffs was a good thing, but the sad thing was they were sitting there with a chance to win the division, and they collapsed the last 5 games.
They did.
And it was just there's no
just
offense.
Collapsed.
Like I said, that offense coordinator, they run the ball on first down. They're so predictable. That's what's sad. I mean, anybody can watch that game and know what the Steelers are going to do. First down, they're going to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Every time. Never pass.
Never. Ever. Drives me crazy. I can't tell you how many times I've thrown my towel at the TV.
Thank Lord it's a towel. So it won't hurt the screen.
It's frustrating. I feel the frustration, Steeler fans. Like I said, I'm at the point. Let's do something different.
Got to do something drastic. Yeah.
What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again,
Expecting different results,
right,
and it's not going to happen.
It's just not a good thing. There's a lot of upset Steeler fans in Pittsburgh.
Well, I don't blame them. Don't blame them at all.
My uncle was one of them.
Your uncle.
I heard from him this week.
You did.
That's the first thing he
Does
said.
he still live up there?
Oh yeah.
He still lives in Pittsburgh, right?
He said, "Fire him." I said, "They're not going to fire him. They need to fire him. I want him gone. The entire city wants him gone." I'm kind of worried about him. If he walked into,
He's probably
getting berated by people.
Needs to head down the Caribbean for several weeks on vacation or something like that, right?
It's a mess. It's a mess.
All right, Bob. Anything else in your mind this morning?
Weather forecast looks pretty good today. Temperature going up to 59.
Yeah, 59.
Sunshine.
Partly sunny to sunny. You probably have to be partly sunny.
Sounds
Did you investigate the situation going on at Upper County Landing?
No, I told you Boots going to be here tomorrow.
Boots going to give us the.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I'm not getting shot. I told you get shot. They told you stay away. It's military.
You wouldn't believe
it's
the
military
conspiracy
exercise.
theories that I've heard from people. I'm not going to mention it on the air. Conspiracy theories from people. You know, today's everything is about conspiracy. Anything and everything, people about conspiracies. I'm not going to mention those, but it was interesting, the comments I received after yesterday's show.
I was learning to follow directions. They said in a press release saying, stay away from the Upper County Landing. I'm staying away.
You know, the more secret you make something, the more conspiracy theories there are out there. It's funny. It was hilarious, some of the things I heard. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by First Southern Bank, by the Service Department at GNS Auto Sales, and by Murphy Builder Supply.